Hello, my name is Andy Phillips. I am the senior pastor at Open Door Church in Sunbury. We are a church that has quite a large TESOL school that we have been running now since 2010. The reason why we run such a large TESOL school is because we have had an increasingly ethnically diverse community change really around us as the years have gone by. And so in 2010 we started with help from ODILS language classes in our church. But in 2016 I decided to do the Cert TESOL. Well, why did I do that? My background and training is in theology. I have a degree and a master's degree in theology and in teaching and training and in leading courses and all those things. But I felt as though I needed to do the Cert TESOL. Why? Well, because I wanted our students in the TESOL class to have a decent quality of lesson. I have qualifications, but not in English and not in TESOL and not actually even in teaching. Although I've taught in the church, I've preached, I've led theology schools and these sort of things for many years, I'd never done any formal teaching qualification. I loved the Cert TESOL course. I say I did it in 2016. It was a brilliant course. It was really helpful, I think, in our ministry of reaching out and teaching TESOL, because it taught me grammar, which is a really big thing for me. One of the biggest challenges for me teaching TESOL was I didn't know what grammar was. I got an O-level in English, that was it. So teaching grammar, teaching methodology, the different ways in which someone can teach an TESOL class, breaking it up into pairs. I'm a preacher, right? So there was lots of teacher talking time where I just talked at them before I went on the Cert TESOL. But now I break them up into groups. Now I make sure there's not a lot of teacher talking time. Now I elicit the answers from the students. I diversify teaching methodology, just stuff. There's a richness and like a quality to my teaching that there just wasn't before. All because of the Cert TESOL course. I felt like I'd really learned a lot, achieved a lot. What has that done? Well, it's changed how I taught. It's really helped. We've expanded the TESOL classes here. We've seen many come into our church from different backgrounds. We're actually the only church in my group of churches, which is commissioned, part of New Frontiers, that has the only second language congregation. So we have a Burmese speaking congregation, and that in an area that isn't that ethnically diverse has happened because of the TESOL classes that we did. So I would really encourage anyone who is a pastor or a church leader or someone with an evangelistic bent that wants to get involved in the nations in their locality to get involved in teaching TESOL and get qualified at ODILS doing the Cert TESOL. You know, it says in Acts chapter 1 verse 8 to go into Jerusalem, Judea and the uttermost ends of the earth. Well, friends, the uttermost ends of the earth are in your Jerusalem, and you access them by the medium of TESOL learning, and you do that well by doing it at ODILS. Because ODILS is a Christian training school, you then get the pastoral care that a Christian training school would do, but also that whole sort of honouring of people that comes out of those who follow Christ. So you'll just get a sort of holistic teaching experience that you won't get at some other type of training school. ODILS will serve you in a way that is so much more enriching than other places. So I would really recommend it, no matter who you are or what you're doing. But if you really want to reach the nations as a believer, then ODILS is the one place that you should go to. Reach the nations in your Jerusalem, on your doorstep, and change the world for Jesus right where you are, but change people from all around the world right where you are. How cool is that? Go and make him famous. Excellent.